turn our sounds on. You ready? Going live. Turn some of these off. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the H&M Show. I am Michael.
And I'm Heather. You may be asking yourself, what does H&M stand for?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's really not that obvious.
No, it's not that obvious. And I think that's why it's important that we share with them what H&M stands for.
Let's do that.
But yeah, let's do that. But tonight it's different. Tonight it stands for high frequency and modulation.
Was that like high frequency? Not quite.
No, it's like hi.
Oh, that
there.
Kind of. Okay. Yeah. And that is because this week's Tech Talk is all about feedback. We are going to be, we're going to be giving some feedback. And look, you can see down below, hopefully you can see this on your screen. I hope you can, but we have our tweets coming in live. So if you have a tweet, there you go. Be sure and put them in there, okay? And we're going to be chatting with you back and forth and doing some fun things and just making this a fun Tech Talk kind of thing. So if you guys are, wanting to participate, we want you to leave some chat out there, please. We really encourage you to participate. It's real important that we get your feedback, because without your feedback, really, it's just us sitting up here talking, and Heather really doesn't like to sit here and just listen to me.
No, I really don't like silence at all, and we don't have cricket chirping sounds, thank God. But I'd love to know if you guys are seeing everything just fine, and if the sound is okay, and hopefully we didn't blow anybody out of their seats. So
yeah, that's always a bad thing, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, because we want feedback from you. That it's not just about learning about how to give feedback and all the different ways that you're going to learn that in today's Tech Talk, but also we want feedback from you. So, Michael, before we get into all that techie stuff, I have something I wanted to chat with you about.
Oh, you did really?
Yeah, I did.
Should I be nervous?
Well, it's kind of an interesting story because here's the thing. Husband and I, we've been married for a little while. We're actually going on like 20 years. Next month, we're going to be celebrating 20 years. I don't know if you knew that or not, but it's kind of exciting.
Wow,
it seems like
so
it's one
awesome.
of them milestone moments, right? Coming up.
So awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations too, by the way.
Thank you. But like what happens with marriage, you after being married for a little while, things start to kind of like get dull, right? A little bit dull. Mm-hmm. And so husband mentions to me that it actually might be a good idea to spice things up a little bit in the bedroom. The bedroom.
Oh
He
my
said to me.
God.
Do you believe that?
No, be careful. This is a G-rated show now. Hang on.
Oh, I know. I just thought that it was something I wanted to share with you a little bit. So here, I'll be honest with you. I was a little bit taken aback. I mean, I thought everything was fine. So we thought about it. We worked on some things, and I wanted to share with you that we now sleep on opposite sides of the bed.
Okay, thanks a lot. Wow. I thought you were going to get scary there for a minute. I had no idea where you're going with that.
We mixed it all up. I mean, it's been 20 years. I think it's about time. We do something a little different, but so.
Yeah.
How about you? What do you do? What do you do to spice up the monotony?
We just go to different rooms.
Different rooms. See? I knew it wasn't on.
I sleep with the dog. She sleeps with the cats. So yeah. So there you go. And then sometimes we'll mix it up with a cat and a dog, and then sometimes I'll get the cats. No, I take that back. I don't ever get the cats.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right to me.
It doesn't, does it?
I will tell you that there are quite a few people out there in the audience. We've even got a suggestion for cayenne pepper from Andrew. That definitely
that'll spice it up.
Spicy.
That'll spice it up. Let's I tell you what, why don't we go to the comment screen, and then that way we can see some of these comments. Maybe bring them up and let some people. Yeah.
And Sheila already hashtagged it. She's spicy. Thank you so much, Sheila. I appreciate that.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
Lon got scared. You can tell. Where are we going with this?
That's good. Hey, be
Yeah.
sure though, folks,
So,
while you're out there too, I just want to mention real quick. I know we're going to get to some tech here in just a minute, but
yeah, no,
you,
honest, we will.
use the hashtag. Use that hashtag, the H&M Show. Use that hashtag when you're tweeting and stuff like that, because we want to try and bring some of that in sometimes, and just so you guys know what's going on, and you know, and we really do. We want to involve you and keep you part of it. So that's what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, and we've opened up a Twitter page. You guys already know about that. Opened up a Twitter page, and we've got the hashtag going. And I've got something really cool, Michael. If you want to transition to, yeah, I don't know what it's called, so I can't even tell you. But
Your
if
full page?
say it again.
Your full page, because I think that's where we had it.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that
And
would be
then
good.
and then you can
Then
put
I
it.
can share.
You can put it on
I can
screen.
share with folks this really cool thing that we've got going on over here.
Yeah. But we will be also be paying attention also to the comments there, as you saw how I brought them up on screen. And here is, okay, maybe. There it is. There we go. There we go. So we can see your comments on hashtags. Great to see you guys here from Lon. That's awesome. I love that kind of stuff. And then I sleep on the couch. That's good. See? Yeah. It's always good to have that couch, right? Yes. Yes, absolutely. I love it. That's awesome. This is good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Well, enough about us and about all that, right?
Yes. So we have this thing you mentioned, feedback, and you're not talking about that wonky sound that we get whenever we go to.
Oh, I am not.
No, you're not talking about that.
No, I'm not. Actually, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
I was gonna say you're talking about telling people what you think and what they need to know about how you use a product, or what if you have all of these different places that you want to leave feedback for? Mm-hmm. There's not just one answer. Is there, Michael? Is there just one answer?
No, there's not, and that's the thing here. I'm gonna go right to my screen and talk about this, because this is, anybody that knows me knows that this is a huge subject with me. And I thought, how about for the first show, let's talk about feedback, because giving feedback, it's always easy to sit there and whine and complain about something, and it's nice to have a repository or somewhere where you know you can leave feedback. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm a Google guy, so I'm going to give you some in-depth on the Google side of things, but I also open this up to a bunch of different things. So I'm going to go ahead and show that screenshot now. So let me get to that. First one, most of you have Windows. A lot of you have Windows. Some of you have Macs. I have no idea how to give feedback on a Mac, only because I don't use Mac. So if someone wants to put those comments input and give some feedback there. I want in the comments too, what is your favorite product? Where do you give feedback when you use your favorite product? I'm going to show you a couple of ours that we're talking about and things like that. But like you can see right here, this guy right here, the How To Geek. He has some really good stuff about how to share feedback on Microsoft, giving Microsoft direct feedback. And I know in Windows 10, they just came out with Windows 10, a year, 2 years ago, and now in the hub, they have a Windows hub. Anybody that uses Windows 10 probably knows what I'm talking about. That is where you can leave direct feedback for Windows 10. It's really interesting and really cool. So that's a way for them to do that kind of thing.
So the thing you just showed on screen, that was the hub itself?
No, that was just help for that. My machine is actually Windows 7. So I can't, so I'm unable to show you exactly what the hub looks like. I should have gotten a screenshot, because I do have on my laptop, I think, and my work computer, both of them have that, and I should have probably thought of that ahead of time. I had a screenshot of it, but I didn't.
One of the things that I think that should be mentioned too when giving feedback is to not always be focused on the negative feedback. I mean, a lot of times it's pretty easy for us to think,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this, I'm going to tell somebody. But do you ever, or does anyone ever think to actually leave, hey, I love this product, or
Yeah, that's a
I like
great
what's
point.
happening here?
That's such a great point too, because feedback is meant to be both. It's meant to be both, and we really need to. I totally agree with you. I think that's important that we have the positive as well as the negative, because we always, whenever we're upset, we're like, oh my god, I just, it's a rage thing.
Get on Twitter and blast it.
But when we love something, we're like, oh my god, we tell all our friends. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I love this, da 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 da. But and so it's different those two ways. So I think that those are some key things in some areas. A product that Heather uses a bunch is Amazon. I know with her business, her other business that she does, because this is just monkey business. This isn't real business. But she gives, so this is a place to give Amazon feedback. Amazon, and I love Amazon. And there's some things that Amazon does really well. And if you love the product, and this is kind of it was a great segue for us. You brought me into this with positive feedback, because a lot of times Amazon, there's a lot of positive things, and they do a lot of things right and well. I know.
I think Amazon wins the award for making feedback not only easy to do, but also very beneficial to everybody, because I personally use the feedback that customers use to dictate whether I'm going to purchase a product or not. Almost 9 times out of 10, the reviews are what make me push the purchase button.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Wonderful. So there's definitely a link for that and that kind of thing. So we have that up there. A lot of people, I know we always, it's so funny. It's like, what are we talking about? We talking about, so we have like Facebook, and not a lot of people like Facebook, but I'm just kidding. There's tons of people that use it though and love it. They actually have a decent feedback page that, from what I understand, they listen to. I know when they started live streaming, they got a lot of feedback during that time. And this is a page that they had there too that they used to give feedback as well. So that was kind of neat. One thing, and I noticed Tom out there. I wanted to bring this up because. Go ahead.
I'm glad you did, because I was going to mention it, so I'm glad you did. No, that's good.
I think this is good. He says, with Amazon, there are also some fake reviews done and not so legitimate sellers. That is so true. You are so right. But I want to tell you though, I really think one of the things that I think when you're looking at a review, even on Google Maps, when you go to a restaurant and you're looking at a review, don't always look for the one that has the most positive, because it might be 10 positive and no negative, and then your next product might have 500 positive and 18 negative. You know what I'm saying? You really study what they're saying and the quality of the feedback that you're getting too. Not only feedback, I'm just saying in reviews as far as that goes.
Yeah. And a lot of times I've noticed with my, when I'm leaving feedback, I should say, that there's some feedback that you can't give. Amazon's pretty good about making sure you're talking about the interaction with the seller versus interaction with the item that you purchased and those kinds of things. So even if you had a bad experience and you put it in the wrong place, Amazon's paying attention. So they're trying to crack down on those folks who are doing that. And that's just Amazon. I mean, there's a lot of different places you can leave feedback. You mentioned Facebook. That's a great one.
Yeah, that's
a lot
the one.
of us
That's the
like
one
to leave some pretty nasty stuff there, but go ahead and tell us a little bit more about that, Michael.
Well, no, I mean, it's just, I think that they try to do a good job with that. And I'm not a huge Facebook user, but I am on it because I use it for my family, like a lot of people, and keep up with, those kind of things. And it is extremely used. I mean, it's not like it's not used in the world. Almost everybody's on it, whether they use it or not, etc. I mean, kids and parents and everything else and that kind of thing. So it's a good place, and there is a repository for that is the main thing. The other thing that I like to mention, because I use this product all the time, is TechSmith. TechSmith is my Camtasia and Snagit, and there's one other one, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. I love them, and I love their response in feedback, and most of it's done through their community. They do it through this community, and people vote things up. It's a different way of doing feedback and getting feedback, but you know what? Every time it has been, I think, extremely helpful for me. I love the way they do it, and I think it's really, I think it's great. It has worked for me so well.
Wow. Wow. There's a chat going on over on
Well, talk to me. What do we got?
Twitter as well. Just
I'll bring them up. I don't have a problem bringing comments up. I love bringing you folks in here, so I want you to be a part
Mark
of it.
wants to know more about the Amazon affiliate program, so maybe we should do a show on that. Maybe we should have that. We should add that to the repertoire. Maybe we should do this show more than once.
That's true. It'll be our first show and our last show, because we're only going to have 3 shows ever. No, I'm just kidding.
It could be. It could be. So what we need to know from you folks out there is if you are enjoying this and you want more topics and more tech talk topics.
Hold on. While you're saying that, remind me, what are we going to talk about? I'm going to add it to our Google Keep while you keep talking about that, so I can take
Amazon
this
affiliate program.
Okay, go ahead. Now
How
keep
about
talking.
We'll talk about affiliate programs in general, not just Amazon, because I personally have an Amazon affiliate program. I'm a part, they call it Amazon Associate, but there are other affiliate programs out there as well. So we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about how to get involved or how to help folks that you enjoy and want to encourage. And I'm looking at the clock, Michael.
Oh, we have a clock?
Better get to your feedback. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a clock, buddy. We're limited on time about this tech talk topics.
All right. So like I said, TechSmith and Snagit and those and that kind of thing, I have those. I love to use those. And I'm going to get right into one of my favorites is Google. I love Google. David King, I'm going to give him props. David King is a top contributor. I met him. I actually saw him in Hangouts because I'm a Hangouts top contributor. I saw him in there. He's from the UK. I met him at the last summit, and it was great finally meeting the guy in person, and he designed this sheet. This is incredible. Every Google product you can think of. I'm talking Google Wallet. I even think there might even be Picasa on here. I don't know. I mean, he has every single thing. But what I love about this, so for example, it tells you where the feedback is. And what's nice about this, if you look at Gmail, it tells you on the web how to get to feedback. It tells you on Android, and it tells you on iOS where to go and how to get feedback. I'm telling you what, he did an extensive thing here by adding these, like there's Google My Maps, how to leave feedback on their web, Android, just just really great stuff. Google Photos, etc.
That's pretty in depth. Wow.
I know, and I love it because he breaks it down per app. It is just so cool that we have that ability, and it's all in one place. Okay, there's YouTube. He even has spaces on here, and they don't even have it anymore. But you can tell that he was really involved in Google Home. I know this is really popular right now, Google Home, and I know they talked about it at the I/O today. Some new features for Google Home. So yeah, great stuff. I love it. I mean, it's just really good stuff.
I just knew you were going to mention I/O. I just knew it.
I mean, it's a tech show. I'm a geek. If I was smart, our first show would have been about all the stuff they talked about at the I/O. Should have been my first show. But I'm not that smart.
We weren't looking ahead like that. We will next time. Next year.
That's right.
Next year, our first show will be.
Our first show. Yeah, our next first show when we start a new show. It even has like the newer products like Google Allo. A lot of people having questions and wanting to leave feedback. I know some of the people listening and watching here in the chat use Google Plus. It talks about how to do that and how to get that in. Really, really cool stuff. I mean, Chromebooks and Chrome OS. It talks about that, how to send feedback, etc., and things like that. Really nice. Really nice. I love it, and I think it's cool. I guess my time's up, isn't it? Or am I
Yeah, I
close?
was just going to say the time is just about up, but
Okay,
I
I got
don't.
a little bit. I got
It's
a little bit more.
tech stuff. So we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the things that we may have set aside for you guys. Don't want to give away too much. So
With that,
yeah, time to wrap that part of it up. We got to work
listen.
on our traditions a little bit, but that's okay.
Hey, yeah, listen, I want to make sure that we have this ready to go for you guys. And, I like having giving this kind of feedback and doing these kind of things. Remember the things that I talked about. I talked about the Microsoft feedback, talked about Amazon, pull that up real quick. Also have the feedback on Facebook, then the TechSmith that I did. And like I said, please leave in the comments any ones that you maybe want to see, and maybe we can address that too. And then
there was a question about where do we find the Google guide. We're going to be talking about where you'll be able to find show notes and links and all those kinds of things at the end of the show. You want to stick to the end of the show so you can hear all that stuff, right, Michael?
Yep. Yes, it is. Now it's halftime. It is halftime. All right, here we go. We're going to transition to halftime.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody, we have halftime entertainment set for you. You've sat through some tech, so you deserve a little bit of entertainment. I have put together.
Well, I've created a monster here.
Michael's seeing this for the first time, you guys. So I've been holding on to this secret for a while, but this, everybody, is the true Heather. Okay, so I have a game for you, Michael, because everybody knows that, and if you don't know, Michael loves to play games. So because he loves to play games, I have put together a very special new game. You may not have heard of it before because I believe I invented it, but we will see. It is called Lyrical Guesses, working on the title. This is the way it works, all right? Now make sure you're listening, Michael, because you're the one who has to play this game. All right. I have chosen some songs from the 80s. These are songs that you have definitely heard before, probably way more than one time, and it's quite possible that you may have even sung along with high volume, okay? Now, I know exactly what you're thinking right now is already there's going to be a copyright strike, but it's not my YouTube channel, so I don't care. So
nice.
I'm just kidding. But I've got a way around it. You'll see. All right. But you may have sung along and you may have done so with volume, but do you really know the words? That's the question.
Okay, hold on. Let me get Google browser open real quick.
Oh, no. And put your phone away. There's no okay Google allowed. Uh-oh, I said it and Google heard me. Shh. Just ignore that, ma'am. Okay, so here's how it is. Let's play a game and see if you can guess the name of the song, the band or artist from just one set of lines, okay? But you got to do it before I get to the title in the lyrics.
Oh my God!
Are you ready?
Well, hold on. Couldn't you have at least given me like a cheat sheet or something ahead of time or something?
No.
Oh my God.
No, that's the fun of this game. I've got all the answers, and good luck, Mike.
Great. All right, here we go.
All right, so here's how this works. Remember, it's from the 80s, so that's your genre. Genre. That's a weird word, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to read these words to you. I've got 4 lines.
And I have to
malfunction.
Let me just make sure. I have to make sure that I tell you the artist or the title of the song.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving it to you. You can do either the name of the song or the artist.
Okay.
I don't know which. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. And hold on, Andrew has a great comment out there. He says this is songs from the 1880s, right?
No, Andrew. No. You're the only one who could play that game. So, no. All right.
All right.
You stalled enough, sir. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes, I am.
And I'm going to try really hard to not sing these because I can hear the song just as I'm reading the words. Okay. Lion in a den in Bombay with a
Oh, Man
slack
Down Under.
and hey, I didn't even get to do two
Man Down
lines.
Under. Man Down Under.
It was very
Do you
close.
coming from
Very
the
close.
land
I'm
down
gonna give it to you.
under? Men at Work.
I'm gonna.
Land Down
Yeah,
Under.
men at work, down under. Yes.
There you
Okay.
go.
So let me. Can I at least finish the lines? I
Sure.
can't believe I worked so hard on this game, and right away, not even two lines.
God, I guess
Right.
I listened to too much when I was working in the restaurant business. I was listening to the music too much because they played it over and over and over. But anyway, go ahead.
I know, but the words crack me up. That's why I had to do it
Go
this way.
ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Lion in a den in Bombay with a slack jaw and not much to say. I said to the man, "Are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty?" And he said, "Do you come from the land down under?" See,
There you
that's
go.
the whole game. All
All
right,
right.
Down Under by Men at Work. Very good,
All
very
right.
good.
There you go.
All right, I've got only one more because this was our
Okay.
first one. I wasn't sure how long this was going to go. I didn't know if you'd enjoy this at all, so I've only got one more
Oh,
to share with
good.
you. But if
I'm
it's
scared.
enjoyable, we
I'm
may
nervous.
do this one other time in this calendar year. We'll see. Okay?
All right. For our other show
All
that
right.
we do?
For the other show that we're doing. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. Did anybody else out there get it too? But anyway, okay. We'll look at that.
There you go. Eileen Smith said a Vegemite sandwich. There you go. I love that's one of the lyrics
All right,
in there.
Eileen. All right.
And
okay.
Richard says it wasn't his era. And so there you go.
Sorry,
So-
Richard. Well, sorry, Richard. I'll work on 1880s for you and Andrew later. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I can Google those songs. Anyway, okay. Next song. And she knows what she wants from her time. And when she wakes up, she wakes and makes up her mind.
Oh,
Those are the
wow.
4 lines. I'll read it. I'll do it one more time.
All right.
And when she knows what she wants from her time, and when she wakes up and makes up her mind.
Wow, that one you got me on that one. I really don't know that one. I'm just
All
going to
right,
take a guess though.
comes.
I'm going to take a guess.
She'll
Can I take a guess?
see.
Okay.
She'll see. Go ahead. You can guess while I'm saying it. She'll
All
see I'm not so tough. Just because
I don't know.
I'm in love
with an
with
American
an
girl.
uptown girl.
Uptown Girl.
Uptown
Billy
Girl.
Joel.
Who
Billy
sings that?
Joel.
Yeah,
Billy Joel.
there you go. All right, that's the end of the game. I hope that was a little
Wow.
bit of an enjoyable time for somebody, at least one person.
Wow,
If
that
not,
is
you
that
know
was
where to leave feedback.
Something. That's right. Wow, that was good. That was good stuff. I love it. That was cool. I do. You know what? I do like that game. I like any games though. I'm really a fan of games. So
I worked really, really hard on that one. Just
you might want to. You got that. You got the sound
Sorry.
going all over the place.
I really apologize for
That's
that.
right.
That was
It's
a
all good.
wardrobe mishap and
It's
sound
all good. It's all good.
technology a little bit above me there. Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. No, that was great, Heather. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. That was awesome.
That was my gift to all the game nights that Michael has ever given to all of us. I hope that it was at least somewhat enjoyable, even if it wasn't the best production for you.
No, it was really cool. I love it because that's what you need. You need when you're talking tech, you got to have some fun while you're doing some stuff, and that's our whole motto here with the H&M show. And you know, like I said, doing different topics and different things each week, and bringing some stuff up that you folks want to see and that kind of stuff. I love it. Some people said Sting, some people said Billy Joel, some people said what else? Uptown Girl was thrown by the pink wig, and I was on a Material Girl, Madonna. I love it. Great comments. Here, I'll bring some of those up. I love to bring those.
Madonna, that's what I should have. I'm writing that one down for another one.
Oh,
okay.
great. Okay, me too. So that way I'll know the answer. I just want to know the answer.
So you'll
ahead of
know,
time.
yeah. I'm molting over here. I've got feathers everywhere. Okay.
That's funny.
You know, okay, so here we are on the H&M show. Do you know what we really like to share with everybody? Not just comments, because those are amazing. Thank you guys for sharing your comments there. Especially with the halftime show wardrobe malfunction. Yep, we've seen that before. Thanks, Lon.
That's funny.
Thankfully, though, we don't need a 7-second delay because of it.
That's
so,
right.
Anyway, I do want to share with everybody that we do have this really cool segment called.
Okay, what's it called? What's it called?
You know what? I don't know what it's called.
My favorite Martian. Oh no, that wasn't
Martian. No,
shout
we're
out.
not still playing that game.
We doing shout outs?
No, yes, shout outs. Thank you. That's exactly what we're calling it. Shout out.
Shout out. So you're first. You get to pick first. So who is your shout out?
Oh, goody. My favorite YouTube. This is what we're going to do this time, right? My favorite YouTube artist right now is this guy you see on screen. Tim Schmoyer of Video Creators. I absolutely love what he does for other YouTube creators. Being a YouTube creator myself, I find myself going to his channel probably more than I even go to art channels, to be honest with you, because I'm always trying to learn and stay on top of things. And right now, with all the changes going on in YouTube, you've got to stay ahead of the game. So Tim Schmoyer, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Video Creators, for a fantastic YouTube channel. That's my favorite YouTube channel right now. Shout out to Tim.
That's awesome. And I got to mention, too, I got to tell you, do you remember how you met Tim?
Through an amazing guy named Ronnie Bincer.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Yep. Me too.
And you know what? I wanted to put Ronnie Bincer as my favorite YouTube, but
I don't think he has one anymore.
We're going to save him for a shout out another time because he's not a favorite YouTube guy right now. He's a favorite something else. So we're going to save that shout out for another time.
Yep. Tim does a great job though, and I too follow him. I get a lot of his feeds and things like that. Some I watch, some I don't. Some I'm blown away by the tech and what's in there and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, I don't understand this right now, but I don't have a time to work that in either. And if I had a YouTube channel, no, seriously, if I had a YouTube channel that I was very active with and I was doing live streaming all the time, which I'm doing now.
Well, as of today, that would be you.
Yes. And so so he's definitely one that, and with you having, with your other business and stuff, I mean, this is going to be an avenue to go to, a good thing for us to do, and maybe bring up some of the points and maybe even have him as a guest on the show. I know you got jealous when I said I was bringing guests on the show. Now you can bring some guests on the show.
If I can rope Tim into coming on and being a guest on here, I'm kicking you out of your seat for sure.
There you go. All right, and it's my turn for my shout out. I get a shout out.
Wait.
Okay.
All right.
Because
there's lots of love for Tim over here. Tim,
all right, hold
Tim
on. Let me go to the commenting.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go to that real quick.
I'm letting you get there. We have Tim Schmoyer. We have I Love Tim by Eileen up there. We've got Tim Schmoyer's Awesome by Lon. Appreciate it, you guys. He really does a great job. And you know what? I think my favorite part is the fact that he does it all from his heart. It's just about helping others get better at sharing their story and what they have available for the world. So
Eileen said she got to meet him. Did you see that? Eileen said she got to meet him.
Isn't that cool?
That is just awesome.
Eileen and I are both patrons of Tim, so we get to hang out with him on monthly occasions. So I'm a little jealous, Eileen, but that's okay. We can still be friends.
Jealous is good. Jealous is good.
All right, your turn now. I turn it over to you.
My turn to do a shout out. Okay, this guy, let me tell you what, he does a lot of stuff for education. I believe he's in Canada, and he is absolutely, I love he does a lot of short videos. If you've seen me do videos, I have a whole collection in Google Plus that I do, and he does very similar ones, and I actually use, and I'm going to feature some of the things that he does and uses, and that's Teachers Tech. This guy is something else. Just to show you how nice of a guy he is too. Tonight before our show, probably about 40 minutes, somewhere when Heather and I were sweating. Sweat was running down our brow.
Panic mode. Yeah.
Yeah. We were in panic mode, and so I I sent him a message saying, hey, look, on his last video, I said, I just want you to know I'm going to mention you in the show tonight give you a shout out because I really enjoy, and I really do, I really enjoy the quick and good things that he does. And a lot of it, like I said, is about school and helping schools. And those of you that may know this, but Google has become, with their Chromebooks, there are more Chromebooks in schools now than any other computer system over Windows and Apple. Apple used to be huge into that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's incredible. Around the world, that is, too. So, again, back with Teachers Tech, I just love what this guy does. I love how he, the technology and some of the videos that he comes up with and some of the very useful tools. And I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube with people that do these helpful videos and things like this. His seem very simple, and he's always on screen. You always see his face. So I love the way he does it and what he does with that. So
I like the way he speaks too. He's very clear, and he shares in an educational way. He doesn't ever talk down to you. So I really like what he does as well. And like you said, there are tons of them out there. So it's very hard to pick a favorite. But that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what in the world. Let's see. Are we still live? Yeah. Yeah, we're still live.
Okay.
I don't know what in the world. Yep.
Okay.
But only 2 people are watching, so everybody must have disappeared. So, oh, they're saying we're back. Okay, good. Wow, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. It was like the internet just sort of unplugged for both of us.
So did you get kicked off the internet as well?
No, it just said that the internet was really unstable, and then you were frozen, and then you disappeared. But
yeah, well, I wasn't in a stable, I promise.
That's all right. We're back. And you know what? The audience had a great time giving props to Eileen and her abilities. She's very, very good at her helpful videos too. So that was pretty nice. Yeah, someone did kick the plug, Linz. That's what I think happened. So,
there you go.
Anyway.
Crazy.
So we did our shout outs. Did you get everything out there about your shout out that you wanted to say?
Yes, Teachers Tech I took care of. He is there, good, live, and we're good to go. Yeah, okay, good.
All right, so there's another section of our show that we wanted to bring to you, but because this is our first one, it's kind of a little difficult. So we thought we'd just express to you what we will be doing, insert in this section of this video, what we will be doing in future episodes at least one more time. We'll be doing this show at least one more time. If the internet allows us.
Yeah, no kidding. Apparently they're trying to tell us something, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what it seems like anyway. So yeah, it's a section we're going to call Help and Response, or A and Q. I'm not a fan of Q&A. See that everywhere, right? So this is going to be the A and Q section. You asked and we queried. So what we're asking for you to do is to leave us a comment giving us an idea of something that you want to know about. Like, what if you had the opportunity to sit down with Michael? I don't know if you knew this or not, but Michael's actually a top contributor in the Google verse, and he does some pretty cool stuff over there. And he knows quite a bit about Google things, and that's how he earned that badge. I hope I'm not embarrassing you too much, Michael, but
you're fine. You're fine.
If you had an opportunity to sit down with Michael and ask him a question, what would it be? What would you want to know? And then we might actually feature your question and stick it right here in this segment while we are doing the live show, at least one more live show. That's what we've committed.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. No, and she's right. We want you guys involved. We want you guys to be a part of this. We want you guys to help us in what we can do to make the show better.
in giving us something to go out and research and figure out for you. So that's really what we want to do. So yes, we want you to give us the question and we will go query it and find the answer and we will bring it to you, Richard. That's what we want us to do.
Yes.
And it's going to be a little bit like, you might remember this one show where this guy named Johnny would do one of these. No, it won't be anything like that, actually. But.
No, but I think that's what the part that's going to make the show work for us as well, because we're going to be able to get the people involved. It's not just us sitting up here, a couple talking heads, right? I mean, that's the whole idea.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, some good questions coming in. Thank you, Richard. This is great. And and of course, Lon throwing in there some Alex Trebek.
Yeah, there you go. Of course.
Very good.
So are we going to give points? If they're going to do points, I don't know if I can handle that. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? If they're going to do points, they're responsible for keeping track of them as well as even mentioning that there are any to be had. So yes. And Lon did mention, I believe it was Thomas, more than one more show, please. So we'll see.
All right. If you like it, then we'll do it. We'll see, though. It'll be totally up to you guys.
All right. And lots of great things. Please leave them out there, and we will be shuffling through them and putting those into the section of A and Q in the future when we get to all of that. So. And
I want to answer Mark.
I just got the messages, by the way, Michael.
That's fine. Mark, I just want you to say, do you want to use us to post the questions on Twitter with the hashtag? Sure, absolutely. Use the hashtag.
Mark. All right, if there were points, Mark just got them all, just so you know.
Yeah. Yes, use the Twitter and the hashtag. I need to get used to doing this. I'm not familiar with Twitter too well. I know there's tons of people that are and they do. So I want to see how all that works. Heather's been.
Time out.
Oh, time out. Okay.
If you do not use Twitter, please do not freak out. There's nothing going on over there that you're not going to experience here. No, so please do not feel like you have to use Twitter. It's just one more way for us to reach out and interact with you. And we can both do that. That's why we're using Twitter, because we can both be on the same account and it's a lot of fun. Yeah,
it is kind of neat sharing an account with somebody. We're going to show, I think one of our segments is going to show you how to do that too. So that'll be really cool too. The other thing is you don't have to have a mobile to use Twitter. You can do Twitter from your computer as well. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, exactly. I know my mom said to me the other day, she said, I don't do that twit thing. And I was like, I don't either. but I do Twitter.
I wasn't at Twit for a long time, but I am now.
Yeah, that's right.
That might be news to some of you. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know where we are on time. I was supposed to be keeping track on that stuff, but I will tell you that we are coming to the end here. Okay. We've got probably 10 more minutes left.
Yep, we're there. Oh, we don't have to. We can end early and late. We can do whatever we want because we started at something. We end at what?
No, according to the schedule, we have 10 minutes to fill.
Okay.
So.
God, I need to get this schedule. I need to get a copy of it. Oh, wait a minute. I do have it. It's right in front of me. It's right in front of me.
But I put it on Twitter, Michael. I put it on Twitter. I told you, learn Twitter or you're going to be left. Okay. All right. Oh, and we are on Instagram too, as Linz did point out as well. So
nice.
Yes, at the H&M Show 2017. That is our handle over there, and I'm doing that. So Michael has no clue what in the world is happening over there. So
that's right. That's right. I won't be doing anything on it. That's right. But again, you don't have to have an Instagram account to see the results, right?
That's true. All you have to do is follow Instagram on your computer, as long as you're looking at our thing there. Yep. I'm trying to take an Instagram picture, so don't talk to me right now. I'm busy.
That's fine. I will try to answer what Andrew says, and I don't know if I can answer it, but all these comments go away, right? Comments can only be made after the show ends, correct?
At the moment, I believe that's true.
That's why I'm that's my point, is I'm trying to bring stuff up on screen so I can get those kind of things. But yes, that's why I'm saying use Twitter. Or after the video, down at the bottom, this becomes a video, then you can leave the comments down there. Please do that. And
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. So those questions will disappear.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll leave. We'll have to make sure we leave it open and write down those questions before it all disappears on us. So
We can do
that's
that.
exactly right. Lon, genius.
There you go. I think it was Andrew and Lon. It was a combination of the two. They tag teamed it.
All right. Well, you know, they're a good team. What?
There you go.
I'm sorry I didn't mention Andrew. I apologize.
All right. That's all good. Next week.
Oh, yeah. So there's supposed to be some sort of chat here. I forgot. Let me look at the script. Oh, that's right. You know what, Michael? I've been asking a question. I use these document thingies, and they're like PDFs or something.
Right. What about it?
I've been wondering about those. What does that even stand for?
PDFs. Boy, the world is full of PDFs now. Portable document files. That's what they are. And what that is I'm going to teach you some stuff next week. You guys probably have used PDFs. You guys have. I'm going to show you some cool stuff you can do with PDFs, and it's free and not hard to do. I don't think it's hard to do. You may think it's hard to do, but I'm kind of a geek. It
sounds complicated. What you explained to me sounds really complicated, but when you talk about being able to do this and use this in my business, I am thrilled that you put this together and that you're going to be sharing it with us next week. So quite excited about that. Looking forward to hanging out with you on some Wednesday.
Some Wednesday.
Some Wednesday night, maybe next Wednesday night, or for sure next Wednesday night.
Oh, it's for sure next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, you heard it here, unless the internet goes out on us or something. But
hey, if it does, we'll just pop right back in, as you saw. So
that's right. All intentions to have a show next Wednesday. How's that? Does that answer that?
Awesome. At what time?
Yep, at 8 something.
But always Eastern.
Always Eastern. Yep, that's exactly right. That is our motto. If you've learned anything, that's for sure.
Hey, and you know what? This is all brand new to us, if you couldn't tell. Mm-hmm. This live streaming thing on YouTube has been something. We've been Hangouts people for a long, long time. So we're trying this YouTube stream, and hopefully it's worked really well for you guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen visually and everything. And next time, there might even be a event, like a thing that you can actually get a reminder from. It's possible that's going to be coming out in the next 24 to 48 hours. I'm saying that because it'll be, again, something new to us. So hopefully if you tune into Michael's YouTube channel, you'll be able to see that on his front page. You'll be able to get reminders. You'll be able to know what's happening. It'll be a little less questionable next week.
I love it. And look, and I want to close the show by saying there's a special area, okay?
Something special in the works.
Yeah, something special in the works. There's a special area, and a lot of people,
like a zone.
Zone. Yeah. We even had some people tonight even ask, hey, where can I get this and do this and that kind of thing, and this may pertain to that. So I'm just throwing that out there to you. Be sure and watch the credits afterward. I'm going to play the music and do the credits at the end because I like to give credit where credit is due. You folks, thank you so much for coming tonight. I know it's a lot of people that I know and that are regulars and that kind of thing. But I would love to.
We're grateful for all of you.
Yep,
very grateful for each of you showing up. And please share this. Share Michael's YouTube channel and let people know when we're live and that you enjoyed the show. And catching the replays is going to be a part of that little special place that we are putting together.
Thank you, folks. We do appreciate your time and joining us and being a part of what we're doing. It's all good stuff, and we can't do it. We can't do any of these without you. We knew we wanted to do something fun, and we wanted to do something that everybody might enjoy. And so
we promise we'll work on our transition so it will actually be a little smoother next time.
Yeah. But please, thank you again for joining, and we will talk to you folks soon.
Thanks, Michael, for all you're doing.
Thank you.